like to work. I work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Wake up at 7 like I got a job, but I don't got one. I sell dope and ride, getting every dollar. That's my GED. Every day in these streets, I be ducking police. I keep me a backpack, just like I'm in high school. And I feel like a carpenter, cause I always keep the tool. Every day I work, blowing on that perp, sipping on that perp. I'm leaning off surf, 24/7. I hustle hard, and 24/7 I stay barking with my dogs. Y'all know what's happening, bitch. I stay tracking in your apartment, in the hallway, trafficking. I'm moving weight, my pockets looking big, and you don't work, your pockets looking thin. I'm getting twice the money, as if I had a twin. I'm all about money, you can tell I get it in because I work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. WORK. Don't play like an arcade. My money is okay. I'm so free, no AJ. Free wages like Ricky. Your money's so iffy. Paint job is peanut. I'm so butter, no jiffy. Bread like jam, bitch. I'ma make it spread quick. Talking about big chips. I'ma need a forklift. Push weight room. Seeing what the weight do. Feels like I'm playing chess, so I'ma make a great move. I'ma do what greats do. Roll like alley hoops. I'ma play like MJ and my bitches.
Yo. Let's get in the building. What's up? What are we doing? You know, we had to get a wake and bake in now. Come on now. So let me just get one in real quick, see who's up in the building. Jesse Adams, what up? My brother, Nigel. Salute. Borderland Breezy, what up, man? What is going on? Cosmo Khan, what up, brother? Bloodthirst, salute. Salute everybody that pulled up, everybody in the building. Hit that like. We can get them notifications out here. I ain't got no scheduled show. So we just got to catch you when we catch you, man. Appreciate everybody that be watching those replays. The replays get the most views. We get a lot of views during the day, during the next day. Just keeping up with the analytics, man. Salute everybody, man. Everybody that got a dog, you love the dogs. You got an APBT or a Shih Tzu. We just want to salute you, man, and let you know that we appreciate you for pulling up. You dig? I was strolling and patrolling, I be strolling and patrolling. And I stumbled across Thompson Kennels, my brother. See, I always like when my brother pop out with that good knowledge. More than just like general, how to keep a yard, showing you, although, that's valuable enough, rather if he just show the damn yard with the fucking music. But every now and then there's a topic that comes up that everybody could grasp to. We're getting into the cool season. It's cooling down. Summertime, we might not feed the dog as much. You don't really need as much. Wintertime, we want to put on weight. I just saw musician just sent me a picture with a whole bunch of trophies and, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of dogs. And if you're looking at it, it's like November. That weather could be dropping depending on where you're at, right? So you want to make sure that you're taking a proper measurement to get those dogs back up so that they can have their winter weight, whether if they're kept outside or partially time of the day or whatever, just to be able to weather that winter that winter weather. He talked about bloat, different things, do's and don'ts. It was a good video. You guys go check it out. I wanted to touch on a couple things. You know, Buck, man. You know, Buck want to touch on a couple things too. You dig? I wanted to touch on a couple things, you know. You know me, I bring my bag. When I come with my bag. Because some people will think, let's say you get a dog and you just restore him back to health. Period. Right? No extra cut on it. I got this dog, he wasn't in the best of health, or he wasn't up to my standard. I wanted to restore this dog, but I don't want to hurt him. A lot of times we feel that if the dog's been starved out or he's been being eaten up by parasites, that really something is better than nothing. If I overfeed this dog, shit, he's better be glad he's getting some fucking food anyway, you know, in a lot of cases, you know. But there is a way to do this. There's a way to do it and to get maximum effectiveness. And for you guys that are wondering why your dogs are there, you know, I've been feeding them. I feed them, you know. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, right? But a lot of that food can get transferred into waste, right? You overfeed your dog. His body's not absorbing all of those nutrients like if you would have broke that down into two separate feedings. It's not, right? If you're gonna give him 3.5 cups all at once, which could be a lot for a smaller dog. 3.5 cups, you know, some smaller dogs, like 2.5 cups is like law, right? 2.5 cup rule for some of those smaller dogs, right? And you can get away with it fine. You know, even the 2.5 cup Pyrex heaping with the heaping top, you know, that might be close to 3 cups. Right? But that's not necessarily going to put the weight back on the dog like you want. And so that it's equally distributed. The dog's healthy, good coat, risk of other health problems down the road that could just spiral out. Right. So there's a few things that you could do. Increase calories by density, not volume, right? I'm not going to move up from my 2.5 cups I've been giving the dog up to 3.5 cups, right? I'm going to add other things that's going to make it a better nutritious diet, it's more substance, less filler, right? A lot of times that kibbles is filler and we use it all the time. Can a guy in the hood eat top ramens all day and whoop your ass? Probably. You know. But I had to bet if you guys both had to go through a training regimen and this guy's eating salmon oil, egg yolks, you know, small amounts of beef fat, That's going to make every bit of the difference in the two, right? So a lot of that food is filler. You got to understand, the cheaper you go, the more the filler. I think that's the golden rule. Unless you're overpaying for something that's garbage anyway, and you're just overpaying for it, usually when you try to cut corners, get those cheap bags, it's going to be a lot of filler. So this is what you're trying to do, put weight on, not have the dog just satisfied and shitting a whole bunch. Right? Use warm water or broth over kibble to improve digestion and hydration. And I'm gonna say this one in the cold weather. Right? I'm gonna say that in the cold weather, especially. If it was a dog I was restoring and I had some broth or something just to kind of entice him, I wouldn't overdo it. Try not to overdo it, right? Anything that you do, you can sprinkle it on there. I put a little Gatorade on my dog's food, just a little bit. So he can get those electrolytes, different things, that his body's depleted of. You just want to put things back at a moderate level. You don't want to overdo him on this or overdo him on that. Overdo him on the red cell. Overdo him on this. Not gonna work out for you, bro. You're gonna get to a state where you just throw your hands up. You don't even know what's going on. I've seen plenty of dog man get like that. Right? So you gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. Add complex carbs, oats, brown rice, for sustained warmth and energy. So this would be the cold weather right here. Judiciously placed for the cold weather dogs. Right? We need to know this. Tap the like button on your way in, brothers. Blaze up. Keep feed times consistent. Cold weather already rises caloric need 10-20%. So in the winter time and when it gets cold, you're going to have to up this dog's calories. You're going to have to give them a little bit something extra, not more necessarily volume. I'm not going to take them from 2.5 cups to 4 cups and think that everything's fine. I'm going to add things in there that's going to raise the calorie intake and sustain warmth and energy and different things like that. Oats, brown rice, perfect. Perfect. Cheap. Inexpensive, I should say. Going in. Lamont Grant, what up, brother? Cortland Ross, salute. Hey, Cortland Ross with that membership, man. Hey, appreciate the support, my brother. I'm going to get one for the memberships. But for now, hey, I appreciate you. I seen it pop up on one of the other streams I had in there. I appreciate it, man.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose.
Bro, what are we talking about right now? The body thrives on rhythm. Remember that last quote right there. It thrives off rhythm. So if you're feeding your dog every single day at these 2 times, feed them and give them a snack. How about that? Right? Give him something nice to shut him up early so he can weather through that day. Give him some good, high protein, high fat content at night. Doesn't even have to be as much. But you know that his body has had time to consume and use whatever he's gotten earlier in the day. And then later on that night, you're going to put something on him so that you just want to focus on where your nutrients are going. Yeah, you could go buy 4 bags of dog food, but your dog is not getting all those nutrients. You're thinking that you're getting there fast, but you're not. It's taking you all day. Cosmon, what up, brother? What's going on? Who's in the building? Who's in the building? Huh? Alex, what up, brother? Judiciously all the way from Salute to you, my brother. Salute. No matter where we at, look, we waking and bake. It's morning time somewhere. So wake and bake, nighttime bake. Even if you don't bake, we talking dogs anyway, you know. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Smash that like button. Go get that magazine. Go get that magazine. APBT magazine volume 3 is available on Amazon. Go check it out. You know, for people that don't know, go to Amazon. You could just go straight to Amazon. That's the beauty of it. Just go straight to Amazon, y'all. Go straight to Amazon. Pick that joint up. And do my housekeeping. That's what we're doing. The magazine is the show. I mean, that's what it's turning into. I'm not gonna lie. It's turning into the show. My lectures are in the book. My lectures are in the book. Tap in, support the movement. You know, it's always going to be some movement. I got the link in the bio also. 1 and 2, you got to get those on the Cash App. You got to get those on the Cash App. Or I got the Stripe link too, but those will be shipped directly from the APBT magazine front office. You dig? Little housekeeping. So just remember those few things. You'll be good. Practice on them oats. Practice on that brown rice. You know how to cook that shit. You know, brown rice ain't like the regular rice. It's probably gonna take a little longer to cook. You're gonna have to let that joint simmer a lot to break it up so that it won't just go through your dog's system, or your dog won't. He probably won't want to eat it sometimes, or you might notice that. Find a way to blend it into what you're doing into your sauce to where he really can't refuse it. But I noticed that when I cooked it better, they liked it better. It had more water, was able to absorb in it. And what I noticed, that when I let it sit in water, I let the brown rice sit in water for about 4 hours. I cleaned it real good, and then I had it in a bowl. When I was cleaning it out, rinsed it like 5-6 times, and then I filled the bowl up and put it right on the countertop and just let it sit for some hours until I knew it was time for my nighttime feed. I was actually doing a keep at that time for a dog show, and that was about the time that it was scheduled for the feed. So I figured that out. It was a little tricky, but I figured it out. I wasn't cooking brown rice at that time in my life. I've learned how to cook it and enjoy it now. It's a little different. depending on what kind you get. Them oats, real easy, both inexpensive. If you're restoring a dog after a hard keep or underweight condition, restoration versus overfeeding. Overfeeding is not going to be the thing, y'all. That's the part about it that and it shows up. It shows up. You know, you get the feed there, you just get the throwing feed and overfeeding and stuff like that. It shows up in the dog's posture. When he gets older, that stomach might be hanging to the floor. You know, he's used to overfeeding, stretching out his gut. He's used to that, used to a lot of weight always being on there. They'll stay full. You got to watch it, right? The best thing to do is to interact and get down and get dirty and feed them twice a day, bro. That's the thing. So you can monitor what's going on. You can, and you'll see in a matter of a week or a matter of 2 weeks, you'll see the difference. And you're going to need that in this cold weather. You're going to need that in this cold weather. Definitely. Always balance protein, 30 fat, 20 carbs, or protein 30, 20 fat. That's on a grown dog. That's on a grown dog. I think that protein's a little high on that fat, the fat content, depending if the dog is young. You know, I kind of like my fat to be kind of high. But carbs, all that, you know, it's gonna be real good for recovery. Yeah. And the bloat, just like Thompson's video, that could be a fatal thing. You don't know what happened to your dog, you know, it's just all bad. I try to stay away from liquids in the foods, but at moderation, depending on if you're trying to bring one back or if you're trying to entice him to eat or different situations, you know, in moderation. Don't let him try to take too much, you know, just overexerting them. And if you're bringing a dog back, everything should be a little bit at a time. Just like if you're in the hospital and you just come back or you go camping and get stranded out there for 3-4 days and your body's depleted, you know, all your energy, everything's depleted. You're not about to just go eat a whole bunch right away. So just look at it in terms like it's you recovering and you'll get it. You'll get it. Even if you've been in shape before or if you've been on a workout regimen, when you're working your dog, you know when you want to rest. You know you don't want to go 4 days straight, you know, going super hard, right? You know you're going to do leg day. You know you're going to do this day. You're going to do chest and biceps. Then you're going to do you're going to do biceps and back. And then you're going to do chest and triceps another day. You're going to do a leg day, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And you do stomach every day. And you blow out. That's a workout regimen right there. You stole it. You could steal that. I'll let you have that. We getting it in, man. We getting it in. Quick FC, what up, brother? He said elevated food and water bowls. You know, I heard that kind of helped their pastures because you know if they tall, you know, they'll be more I could see that. I just never really looked at it as a necessity. You know, I never experienced anything bad from either or. Um I designed a really nice concrete bowl. It's not that big. It's got a nice amount of a bowl on the top, but it's elevated a good 9 inches or almost a foot. And then the bowl's right there at the top. And you know, it works really good. I just kind of accidentally did it. I didn't want the bowl to be too big. And I wanted to use a 5-gallon bucket, but I didn't want the rim to be so thin that it could break. I wanted a thick rim around it. You know, the bowl to sit inside with a thick rim. So I put a smaller, deeper bowl inside. And man, the finished product was nice. It's real heavy. People can't tip it up. You know, the dog can't just tip it over. You know, it serves its purpose. Real smooth finish on the inside. It's not chipping around the rim. And it's elevated 9 inches to a foot. So you know, that's cool. That's cool. Yes, sir. Hey, Snowman, what up? Mike Dan, what up? Roll up. Hey, I seen y'all. Man. Bill sent me a pic. I seen y'all kicking it, man. I be missing all these shows. I gotta get home straight so I can move around. It's about time. I've been doing enough promoting and you know different things. The word's getting out there that we moving around, so might be that time. Yeah, we had to get that segment out the way, man. We had to get that segment out the way. The APBT radio, you know, all the APBT, all of that. Salute everybody in the whole APBT. We're gonna have a commercial break, then we're gonna get to something else, you know, because somebody's been hiding. This ain't just a magazine, it's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. No Tell November is here. It's here. You know, you guys got 28 days left or something. You know, I mean, it ain't that hard, you know. Daylight savings is over. You know, it's a whole new deal. Right? It's just a month. It's just a month. You know, we always got to give a donkey of the day whenever we need to. You know, I guess the clown doesn't mention my name. We don't even have to ask what clown. Still don't want to answer what happened to that wire. I like my channel. I could talk about what I want. People like to beat around the bush. Nobody wants to confront the situation. You got to watch it, man. These dudes are definitely trying to get you lined up. Okay. I put a whole masterclass on this shit. Absolutely no snitching on nobody. No dry snitching on dog man or mention unless RIP. Speak on your own dogs unless dogs are RIP. Mind your own business. Don't tell on yourself either. Don't do that. These older cats, they don't get that. I just saw it was a clip from some gangster dude, man, California dude, man. He just got up there and said that he got more bodies than everybody in his whole neighborhood. Don't do it, man. Oh, okay. Hold up. We got some content right here. Roll up, Reek. What up, my brother? Been dealing with Parvo for the last week and lost 4 out of 8. A big dog also, but we shaking back. Listen, Parvo is gonna be hydration. Hydration is key. Hydration is key. Keep those electrolytes high. Go get some Pedialyte, Gatorade. You know, go get you some shit. They got that bounce back at the Tractor Supply. It comes in a little bag. It's like a blue mix. I would use my big Costco apple juice jugs. They're like a gallon apple juice jug, and I will pour some of that bounce back in there, and then I'll hit it with the water, fill that up, shake it up, and when I'm adding a little bit of water to the, well, when I'm dealing with somebody that needs hydration, that's going to be what they're drinking out of. That's their water. You're going to have that bounce back in there for a month. If you're lucky, roll up Reek. That's what they would be drinking. Even the ones that's not showing no signs of symptoms, you know, they would have some electrolytes, because I dealt with Parvo too. And the most important thing is going to be, in my opinion, cleanliness. That way you can try to break down the disease by being cleaner than the disease or the virus, or hydration, brother. Hydration is key, because once they get dehydrated, it's over. Go get that shit. Go get that shit, brother. Oh, y'all need to monetize, man. Damn, Bank. Yeah, man. Let me see. Sub count climbing. Sub count climbing. Let's get them subs up, man. We trying to get to 50K, man. We trying to get 50K. And then we're going to try to squeeze to 100K. I've been doing this stuff over on this What the Hell Eat. Make sure you guys subscribe and everything over on that Bug City too, though. It's not a game. It's not. It's not a game, man. It's not a game. We're just doing this so I could get a bunch of content, scrape it up, do it on that, and then I got a whole plan of what I'm doing with all this content that I'm dropping on here. Of course, I'll be clipping it, because when we get to talking about Beavis, I don't want that over on Buck City. That's the plan. We talking about Butthead. We're talking about Butthead. No Tail November. Listen, man, it's the campaign. It's the campaign, man. Right. Right. So we got Beavis and Butthead. He mentioned my name. He talking about the dude in Washington and shit, you know, all of this shit. Say Buck City. Say Buck City so that they could come over to Buck City's channel and they could hear me ringing you, brother. Ragdolling you. We can't be out here telling and then talking shit about everybody. You're talking about real dog, man. Trying to get everybody busted up. You're trying to get you just didn't get enough after you kicked that wire. Oh, yeah, no. Members only content. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. We'll do that shit right now with one member. For real. And then they constantly want dudes to talk about what they've done with these dogs, history. Like, you don't hear Oral Tutor up here talking about it. Huh? Huh? Let history do its thing. History has a wonderful way of revealing itself and repeating itself. We don't need dry snitchers telling on themselves, making a total fool out of themselves. Like nobody knows. Like nobody's getting lined up about these dogs. The best breed. But it's the easiest to get locked up over. Even if they think you're breeding that dog for fighting. Even if they think so. Right? So we do the positivity. We do the positivity. You know why? Because that's the way that we can actually prove what we're doing with these dogs. They can no longer tell us what we're doing with our dogs. They can no longer tell me just because my dog has Grand Champion Mayday in the lineage that I'm a dog fighter. Right? That's what you're going to need to explain when they come to your yard. Right? And if they got video, you know, they don't want to hear about what you used to do. Right? They don't want to hear that. They got videos on YouTube of your ass talking about dog fighting. You ain't gonna have to worry about fighting a dog. You're gonna have to worry about a dog fighting your ass. Let's hear this bum.
Some of you fellas, man, you know, you've been around haters too long to understand when it's, you know, when somebody trying to help you and when somebody trying to screw you over. You know,
No. You're trying to screw them over, buddy. You're trying to screw them over. This when dudes try to get all sentimental and shit. You're full of shit. When somebody's trying to help you and when somebody's trying to screw you over. Well, we know you're the one that's trying to screw a motherfucker over. We know that.
And I said that before. Some of y'all, it costs y'all, and it costs y'all because you let bad shit get in your head. Like let's say, like some of the more religious people say, you know, you don't want all this demonic stuff getting into your brain.
So what the fuck are you talking about then? That's all you talk about. Who did this? Who did that? Then you try to say, oh, where the magazine at? You done got people for their money. The people want to know what's up with their magazine. Fuck, City, why ain't you drop the magazine? Nigga, we on volume 3. And you ain't got 3 people to buy your bullshit ass book that you keep gloating about. Okay? Okay?
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's scary movies, or your haunted movies, or your holidays, or whatever. You don't want that stuff in your brain.
No. We don't want that in our brain because we want to know what's up with this. This is the only movie I want to see. This is the only movie that I want to see, brother. And that's you telling the community, why did you, Pelican Bay, kick that wire up under the car? You're trying to hide. You're trying to, because people forget about shit. See, I'm not going to let people forget about this. We're not going to just let, so people could just come around here, kick wires up under cars, and then we just forget about it. We're just all going to just walk away and forget about it like it never happened. Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
You know, you don't let it in. You don't invite it in. It has no place amongst you. And when y'all brothers think you strong enough to hang amongst them haters, think you strong enough to go out there and like I say, mingle over here and mingle over there, then the bad traits start wearing off on you. You know what I'm saying? The bad traits start wearing off. You start getting beside yourselves.
Yeah. You started, so then you gonna tell on a motherfucker, huh? We all know. We all know. Waldo Faldo. I knew this motherfucker looked familiar. That's Waldo Faldo. I knew it. I knew it. Where's Waldo? Hey, this guy's Waldo Faldo.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my platform is no longer available to just any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? At all. Some of these brothers I'll never stop from coming up on the platform. But some of y'all brothers is a little too shiesty for me. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got enough bulldog credentials for me to give a damn. You know, plain out and simple. And bulldog credentials don't mean you had bulldogs just because you had them. You know? Oh my goodness, I just thought about something. Then you got this brother over here, Welsh, Welsh Combine, right? I'll give you a little bit of airtime, fam. I'm gonna help you out. You know, he say,
Nigga, what's up with the motherfucking wire, man? We don't give a fuck about what you talking about, man. We don't give a shit about that. What's up with that wire? That hookup?
Samurai Dog Show, they only doing the dog shows because they're not used to competing in the dog shows where you have to go to. That's the most silliest story I ever heard in my damn life.
Because your ass been on YouTube and you ain't went to not one dog show because you scared that somebody's gonna beat you up. Make it make sense. You've been on YouTube 6 years. You got thousands of fucking videos. You trying to tell motherfuckers what to do and how to do this shit. Infomercials and shit. Dumbass shit. Corny. Just the corniest shit you could make. That's what this dude does. That's what his brand represents. The corny ass shit of the APBT. Corny. All them corny ass videos you made. So you don't go to no dog show because you know somebody's going to put them paws on you, brother. That's why. That's why, man. Even in your own city. Go to the pig picking. That's right around. That's right down the block. That's right down the block. You should have went to the pig picking, bro. I'm dead serious, man. You know, and they got plenty of shows all through there. Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, all around. Virginia. They just had one in Virginia. Right? But you're not going to none of them. You got probably 20 shows within a 5-mile radius of you. I mean, not 5 mile, 5 hour. 5 hours this way, 5 hours, 8 hours, Look, you got a lot of shit right there, dog, for you not to be popping up at none of it, though. And you ain't been answering no questions, dog. It's no questions asked that you're dodging something. Like, damn, this Buck City, man, he keep going at you. Because we want to know. No till November. We want to know. Through the eyes of a rat. Through the eyes of a fucking rat. Breeding dogs young. That's what he does. His whole crew breeds dogs young. Don't be fooled by this Facebook and YouTube bullshit. The new age is coming up, and I'm going to tell you, there's a couple of them that have been real loyal guys in this game, and they're bringing substance to this game, so I don't want to shit on them. But in the same breath, there's a lot of goofballs running around with dogs and cameras now. It's a lot of goofballs. Oh, yeah. Anytime, Thompson. You know how we do, man. You know how we do, man. All for here. You know how we do. We're going to chop it up. Chop that shit up like pho. You feel me? So look, we just raising awareness. Look it used to be rickets. We was talking about rickets awareness, right? We could have 1 month out of a year where you snitches don't talk about an open case that's going on. Guys that got open cases got to worry about douchebags. You can't even fight your shit. And I'm not a hater, but I wish that my shit didn't get blasted all over the fucking internet like some people shit didn't, right? Some people shit really didn't. And to me, it seems like those guys were able to get a really good resolution to the case, bruh. You know, in caveman terms, you know, you're fucking up people's chance of coming home to their family and shit. Everybody makes mistakes, bruh, with dogs. Some people get over their head. Up here, people get caught. Certain people get caught, and they always say, oh, it's some mental health reasons. Mental health reasons. And then other people get caught. You're a motherfucking menace to society, a gangster. They don't never mention no type of mental health reasons. Stay woke. Stay woke. You know? So let's hear this bean pie head, Waldo Faldo, PBK, aka Snitch, aka Waldo Faldo, aka Ricketts Awareness, aka Too Many Teeth in His Mouth, aka, you know, we got all kind of AK. Live with his grandma, aka Bullshit Ass Dogs, aka Mad because you don't have the walk of my blood. AKA tried to build a channel off of talking shit about Buck City, and Buck City just keeps scorching you. Okay. AKA don't even want to answer the question who kicked the wire up under the car. You just dug yourself a deeper ditch. A rat doesn't know when to stop going to that cupboard, grabbing graham crackers out that motherfucker. You just couldn't stop. You didn't want to take one cracker back to your little fucking rat hole. You wanted to keep going back for more. For that crack rock. He said, I rock him like this, and then I shake him, I rock him and I shake him. You sound like one of them bass heads. Every time I pull up to their house, they call me, they trying to spend $30. I pull up. Yeah, I really didn't want to go over there. And I know once I get inside this house, they got a bullshit ass story for me. A bullshit ass story. Like, oh, such and such was supposed to come here, and then she did this, and she left her kids off it. Listen, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay? And then Grimace keeps tagging me. Get a life, dude. You got to get a life, Grimace. Can't be tagging bosses. Let's get to the part where he try to mention a guy in Washington, but you don't want to answer the question. So you hearing what's going on. The word's getting out there because I'm busy. Custer face. Custer face. Custer face. There's nothing funnier than that. There's nothing funnier than Custer face. Woo! Hey, I'm busy. I don't have time to get up here every like I love to go for 2-3 hours. I gotta cut it short. I gotta cut it short. You feel me? The day's going. We lost an hour too. We got to make every hour count, man. Every hour count. So I want to bring this awareness because this dude think he could just hide and everybody's just going to all of a sudden forget about this shit. Everybody's going to forget about this shit. Don't do that. Don't forget. Don't forget who's the busters. Because I'm not gonna lie, when a motherfucker came back, it was divided. You know, I had some troops that was happy to see me back and shit, but it was, you know, it wasn't no landslide like it is now, right? I still had to convince people. I still had to play this ring around the rosy shit with niggas, right? But now, see, now it's blunt, clear. You can go ask your grandma, is he a rat? Like, grandma, is he a rat? Yep. All of a sudden, he don't want to say nothing about Buck City. He was going hard, oh man, so hard. So hard. Now, what's happening? What's happening? What is happening?
You know what I'm telling you? I'm gonna explain something to you. You see, when it come to me, you're right, Welsh. You know, you're right. But you're not right about what you think you're right about. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to dog shows, period, I don't know how to compete in that. I know how to compete in a box. I don't know how to compete in no damn dog show. You know what I'm saying? I know how to compete in a square.
You hear this snitch? You hear what he's saying? You got all the time to reply to people that's talking about know how to compete in a dog show, and you protecting somebody else that don't got shit to do with you. The conversation don't got nothing to do with you. But when we directing this directly at you, you don't got no answers as to why did you kick the wire up under the car? Pick it back up and then go get another wire. Why did you snitch on those brothers that were your next door neighbors? What happened at that airport? You've been telling on everything else. Were you getting paid by eat a sandwich cold? Were you getting paid by a nonprofit organization or some type of government agency for your good deeds that you're doing? You're trying to get dudes out of character. Ever since I came back, you've been wanting me to talk about what I've done as far as fighting and blood sport of dogs. And my thing is, damn, bro, we all grown as fuck, got shit to lose, properties, all kind of shit. Everybody, right? Why would this guy even want? Why can't we just be up here and just have a good time? Right? Always got to be a tough guy, talk about how, he don't know how to compete in the dog. We know you don't. You're breeding them bitches. The reason why you dropped out the dog show because your dog came in heat. You breeding that fucking dog, bro. You don't want to answer none of these questions. The dog is going to come up pregnant in the next 14 days. Watch. We never ain't seen you with a dog that didn't have nipples. Never worked, never in the show ring, never nothing. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I am just saying, man. If you look at it, then you gotta look at it, man.
And you ain't gonna never, ever, ever say this dog show over here is more competitive than this dog show over here. You know, when you, I mean, how can you say it?
No, we can say it. ADBA has the most competitive dog show in America and outside of America right now for the American Pit Bull Terrier. It's the biggest stage. They're in Europe. They're all over. They're all over. They're in Finland, right? France, everywhere. ADBA, dog shows, idiot. They got judges from over there that's coming over here to judge dogs at their shows. Right? They've had every big dog man that you could think of hosting their shows. They got more shows in more states than any other dog show. Numbers don't lie. ADBA has the biggest stage. I'm not shitting on the other shows, but we can't be delusional. We can't be delusional thinking that these other shows hold weight, especially a fucking digital dog show that you so busy defending instead of defending the fact that did you kick that wire up under the car, homie? Homie, don't play that. Can you answer that? We need a response tonight, nitwit, and go live and drop that link so people can call in. That's what you want. I'm going to call in because I want to ask you these questions. Oh, what has Michael Myers done? What has Michael Myers done? When have you been in the box? Why are you so adamant about getting me to incriminate myself, brother? I'm just curious. I'm so curious. Don't get tricked out of your spot. Don't get tricked out of your spot, ladies and gentlemen.
Two different lanes. One's virtual, one is non-virtual. Both have their pros, both have their cons. You know?
The pros is at the ADBA shit is that there's 1,000 fucking people there. 500 people, 300 people. The attendance. Now, if you got 500 people watching the digital dog show when it airs, or 2,500 people watching it, or it getting shared all over, photographers and everything, right? Or if that shit was that big, shit, they should have been in the APBT magazine. We got ADBA shit in there. We got shit from the APDR in there. Different shows around America, around the world, Brazil. That's where the highlights are, man. Those are the Nike tennis shoes, man. You got to get on that level with that brand, or you're not. If you're not there, you're just not there, bro. I created my own lane. I didn't come to your shit and copy your shit. That's when you fuck up, when you don't find your own identity. Find your own identity before you try to go copy somebody else's shit. Because you might spend a whole bunch of time trying to do some shit that's not you. It just ain't you. You know? So it's a survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest, these nitwits. Nitwits. Let's go. Yeah, nah, he don't want to answer that. And we're all in the community together. We all watch each other's shit. It'd be the same people in the chat. I'm disrespectful. And then you still got motherfuckers. Oh, what's up, PBK? Salute to you. It make me want to. Motherfucker got a camera. Let me see what the fuck you look like, motherfucker. Because some of you motherfuckers, it's beyond me, you know. Yeah, man. What's up, man? Salute, big homie. Yeah, your big homie's a rat. He's not solid. He's not going down in history for nothing. Only being a rat. I guess be the best rat you could be. Get a YouTube and just start ratting on everybody. The police probably told him that. Like, yeah, man, you should get a YouTube, man. That shit'll blow up. We'll put you on the news and say how that you turned out to be a good guy. You used to be a dog fighter, but now you're turning in guys from the dog community. You fucking rat. Malicious rats. The malicious rat. You know, answer this shit. Do a show, you piece of shit. Do a fucking show, piece of shit. Do a show, I dare you. Hey, I dare you to drop the link, asshole. Oh, hey, I can't, man, Bando, man. I can't, man. I'm losing steam, man. If you guys want to call in, say what's up. You let your voice be heard, man. Lift every voice and sing. But don't sing like that, though. Don't sing like that. You know, don't sing like Keisha Cole. You know, this guy's Keisha Cole telling on everybody. He's snitching. Goddamn snitch. That's like getting a rodent in your house. God damn it. I left the basement window open, man. Damn. You know, or some shit. You left your sunroof open and it rained. God damn it. I had a blunt right there too. You know. Yes, sir. Hey. Let's hear this creep.
One, you got to drive 1,000 miles to get shitted. One, if you're going to get shitted, you can get shitted on TV. You don't got to go nowhere. You know, we gave more bad stories from that dog shows than we gave good stories. These brothers ain't getting treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? When I say brothers, I mean everybody. I don't just mean certain people. You gotta be a certain person to get treated a certain way. Now,
no, you gotta be there, you fucking idiot. You gotta be at the show to see what the dogs were looking like. Something that you don't do because you done told on everybody. You done told on everybody, Lester. You done told on everybody. Now go on back there and get your ass and go find you something to do, boy. You fucked up. Then you thought it would be a good idea to make a channel and, oh yeah, I'm just, some don't like it and some ain't, and I'm just, you know, just disrespectful ass motherfucker. It's not real content. Animal ASPCA, they same old cookie cutter at. Every time I see somebody get locked up, it sounds like the same old cookie cutter story. Oh, the dogs had low in malnutrition and no food. Like the dog is supposed to have food in his bowl 24 hours a day. Like, change that narrative now. That narrative is out of the fucking window. Oh, the doggone heavy chain. Bitch, that's a regular chain, bitch. I'm tired of seeing regular chains and these cocksuckers always say the chain is heavy and shit. Big, thick, heavy collar. The collar is thick. You know, the treadmill used for fighting. A breeding stand that's on Amazon. The narrative is over with. It's over with now. We can't hide behind the narrative. We can't just hide behind the narrative. You know? Hey, man, Telican Bay, the goddamn right. The home where rats lay. They just lay, they lay eggs over there. Gator. That boy is Gator mixed with Waldo Faldo. He looked like Waldo Faldo mixed with Gator. Then he got the nerve to say, "Oh, that guy in Washington." No, we need some closure. We need closure. We want closure. Remember how he told me, "Hey, you need to be telling these guys how not to get caught with dogs. You need to be telling these guys how not to have shit in the kennel. You need to be telling these guys because you're still running around, you know, just won't let it die, won't let it die, won't let it die for years." And then guess what some bitch niggas will say? Because I've been on his ass for like 2 weeks. They'll say, "Oh, man, we got to hear that every day. We got to hear that every day." No, I've been on this nigga's ass for two weeks, man. When we found out that he ratted. When we found out, brother. But he painted my court date, me inside the courtroom. You know how long ago that was? That was 5 years ago. That shit was 2020. That court, that footage was 2020. Right? The lady chasing me about the courtroom and shit. She was scaring me. She really had me frightened. I think it did some psychological damage to me and my ego as a man. You know, I've been post-traumatic. Every lady that looks like that, I've been terrified. Okay? I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. But that was 5 years ago. So that's what I hate, motherfuckers, because they always will be like, "Oh man, he just a bully and he just nah, motherfucker. Worry about what you doing, motherfucker. This is overtime for me. I don't have to say nothing else on these platforms. My year is solidified. Whatever I did this year, whatever I accomplished this year, how I got on these motherfuckers' ass, we got the rat up out the hole. He won't come out and say nothing about it. My year is done. It's the fourth quarter. It's up 35-0. The motherfucking, we call a timeout. The goddamn fans start cheering. Give me a motherfucking seat and a goddamn towel and some Gatorade, motherfucker. It's over. I'm giving dap to motherfuckers. So don't tell me what to do when you ain't doing shit. Do as much as me. And then talk, motherfucker. And we ain't talking about views. We done got all caught up in the views and shit. Dudes will do any goddamn thing for some fucking views. They'll do any fucking thing for some views. Kick it with rats. Oh, man, we're going to get views. Now you looking like a clown. View that, right? Sometimes your brand is better. Brother hit me up the other day. Brother, I respect. You know, hey, man, you want to, I'm a, do a show such and such. And, nah, I'm cool, bruh. I'm cool. That brother could call me 3 a.m. I'll get up. We'll do a show, whatever, with anything else, but not that sucker shit. No way, baby. You done already showed your colors. We done proved that a motherfucker's a rat. If you still fuck with him, that's a character flaw. We're not looking for that. We are not looking for flawed individuals to create a dynasty with. We're not. We are not. We're not. I'm looking for the real ones that understand what this shit is all about, right? They understand that getting up on here talking about dog fighting is not a good idea. It's not. It goes against what I do as a channel because I'm trying to paint them in the positive light. So if you're up on here talking about dog fighting, you're going against what I stand for. Okay? You're going against it. And it's no, oh man, you shouldn't go against him because of man, fuck that. I stand. That's what separates men from the boys. Because a man is going to take care of his responsibility and stick to his motherfucking purpose. Now, we might joke and laugh on the side. Some of us like to chase women on the side, But at the end of the day, the focus, the mission, everything stays the same no matter what. So I can't just get friends with this and do this and then try to detour away from my original plan. Even in life, sometimes we fall or detour off of the path. Maybe you were going to school, right? Maybe it was a certain job or something that you detoured from. That was really the right thing for you. But it's never too late to get back on the path. Okay? That's what that is. You dig? So this clown, I want to get to the part where he was talking about me and he just dry snitching and shit and just baiting. So if you're a young guy, you just getting on YouTube, you see it, you see people dry snitching and doing you. Sometimes you just think that it's cool like that. I was like, oh, damn, damn, you can do that shit on there. You can do that shit. Oh, shit. Just like I was talking about the dogs. This is way back. And a guy hit me up, good guy. But he was like, man, you need to get me on the show, man. I really be saying it. I really be talking about it. You guys, I like your show, but you guys really don't be saying it. Like, I'll really be. Nigga, that's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose, not to say it. Then we got these dumb, low IQ motherfuckers. They still, oh, yeah, I did, boss. Yeah. Yeah, man. Come on, man. It starts outside of here. You're a man before the dogs, man. You don't build your name in the dogs. You're a man. You're respected in your community. You're respected in your family, right? You're respected in your household. That's first, right? Then you branch out to this other shit. Don't live vicariously through these dogs now. Don't do that. That's extended family right there. The dogs.
What's the coincidence of this? Who wins the Nationals? Forbidden Forest wins the Nationals, you know, and Forbidden Forest is in the pamphlet for the Nationals.
Okay, so the pamphlet for the Nationals was going around. I think it was like it was pretty cheap for placement. You know, you could have bought a page in there. They had the pages. Forbidden Farms, they got dogs all over. I believe El Patron is from there, right? The guy that's on the cover of the second magazine, right? El Patron. Overseas. So they got dogs overseas. They've been able to accumulate enough whatever network to be able to get their dogs over there. That's not something that you just want to sneeze under the rug. And they didn't just get one over there. They got several dogs overseas. They're going to shows out of state. They're traveling to shows. Those are things that dedicated people do. And a sore loser, a guy that snitches on everybody and can't even go to the dog shows, is going to have an opinion because they're hating. They're not looking at the body of work of the Forbidden Farms or whatever it is, Forest, or, you know, I can't remember. I get them all mixed up. Maybe El Patron's not the one. You know, let me back up. But you know, if I'm not mistaken, there was I think it was. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, man. Let me just back that up. I'm gonna back that all the way. Avoid all that because I think I might have got a couple details wrong, and maybe this is not the same crew that I've talked to, but I believe they are. And if they won the show, I don't think it's bias. It's body of work and it's judges' preference on who the dog is and what's going on. It's not this thing that we gotta bring this controversy to. We keep the controversy on YouTube and shit. I told you, it's that small sector of the dog community. Okay, Forest Hill. So Forest Hill is the one that I'm talking about. Forest Hill is the one for El Patron. El Patron was made there. And I know some other people that deal with him overseas. They getting it in. They getting it in. So let's not put extras on it. Let's not put extras on it. The people they come in and people sitting on the couch, they don't have you really can't say, right? And then they're not just going off of the way your dog is acting sometimes. Like you go to some shows and they want to look how your dog is acting, if he's barking at the other dog, if he's, you know, showing those traits. And some shows, they really don't care. They looking at the way the dog is groomed. I saw a guy lose a show just because his nails weren't clipped, right? And then it's always good to whatever you placed, rather if it was first, second, or if you didn't place at all, if you go to the judge and ask them why you didn't do this or what was he looking at, or even if you won, be like, hey, judge, you know, why did you find that my dog was the winner? You know, you can ask the judge that. See, you would know this, dumbass, you fucking idiot. And you can ask the judge and the judge will give you that critique. You know, look at your dog. And, you know, those are good moments because he can hold the collar. You can even get some pictures and shit for your B-roll or whatever, right? It's all good because that's what it's turning into. The real dog men are getting phased out. And, you know, there's a couple real ones, but there's a lot of vlogs and, you know, which is good. It paints them in a positive light, but they're actually trying to jump into the economics, and they're trying to jump into the pool with guys that have been having dogs for 20s and 30s of years. And you know, they want their renditions of you know, what the bloodline should be, or, you know, they're mixing this, and, you know, they're trying to mix some shit up, and somebody's gonna get duped over the head for some shit. You know, I'm gonna tell you, and it's probably not gonna be their best work, because their best work is gonna come later on as they get more familiar with the dogs, and knowing, you know, maybe how to make a sacrifice, and maybe culling a couple out of the program and adding something, or go get something that's reputable to breed to, you know, somebody that's actually breeding good dogs and putting good dogs on the ground. Okay, that's what separates a okay kennel from a good kennel. It does. Still not great. It's still factors that come into greatness, but being okay and good, you know, those could get easily overlooked. You know, that's an okay kennel. Okay, you know, you got healthy dogs, pretty good bloodline. You got your papers straight, and you're not gonna rip anybody off. You know, that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the Demanto, yeah, they doing it big too. You gotta know, man, them overseas circuits. I know we talk, and everybody talk about what they don't know. I hear a lot of people saying bad shit, but for the most part, man, they holding it down. That circuit is huge, and they're doing it all over, man. I love it, man. They love Buck City. They love Buck City. They love APBT magazine. You just go look at this third one. There's a handful of good articles in there, good ones, good reads. To check it out. Yes, sir. I know about all that, man. That Mona Watts and all of them, you know, running around with them dogs, you know, 3-4 generations of ADBA champions. You know, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Like they say, pretty pedigree. Beautiful. 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 Because that's what you need. You need that, right? You need that solidification. They stamping it. You know, they're using those same methods, but they're turning it and directing whatever they're using the dog and doing for the dogs, and, you know, to get them, you know, like a specimen, like they have them, and to show them on that level photography. You know, they're serious. They're serious. They're real serious. RBG, what up, brother? HED, what up? We're trying to weed out this FD81. We're trying to weed out this rat. Maybe he'll make a video tonight. I mean, I had a show. We already did a show, and we definitely still talking about dogs and little topics that come up. But we want this dude to make a show and tell us why he kicked the wire up under the car, though. That's all. We're not trying to stir up a bunch of junk, and, you know, we just want to know how you kicked the wire up under the car, dog. That's all. That's all, dog.
You know, what's the chances on all that happening like that? You see, brothers, like I said, man, brothers get on y'all platforms, everybody platforms, my platforms, and they get all the information they can get. They write whatever they can write. They get their name out there from trolling or talking shit about the next person, and then they go to talking trash about you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they came to you to get some info? Shit. I hope not. I hope nobody came and got no info from you, because you ain't got no goddamn info. Only time you got info is when you giving info to the cops.
But like I said, man, it don't bother me, because there's only a handful of y'all brothers out there, you know, that really know what they're doing with these dogs. That's on these damn channels. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to be a whole lot of channels. It's more channels than it is actual bulldoggers. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the brothers that said they weren't involved with the Wild Wild West days. I'm talking about the ones that steady lying and steady ain't telling those stories. You got one brother that say he had Big John dogs in the 90s from Washington.
Oh, from Washington, huh? You see how he's trying to snitch? He just can't get enough because they told him he don't want to do no show because he's embarrassed. But they told him, hey, man, you got to get up on there. Like, you losing. We paid you to implicate Buck City. We paid you. Okay? So now you got to get up here and do this shit. He done figured you out, you dummy. You couldn't get him to, you said you take this money and you could get him to talk about his shit because you thought it would be as easy as you just talking shit. And, oh, yeah, what did Michael Myers do? Whatever. You think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb, dog? You think I'm stupid enough to incriminate myself on a YouTube? You gotta be smarter than that, dog. You gotta be smarter than that. So now they need theirs. They need their back end. They need their back end, bro. Oh man, I don't want to go live because then I got to talk about kicking the wire up under the car, officer. Let me get your ass back up here. Funny looking motherfucker. I don't want to go up because Buck City keeps getting on my helmet. Nah, fuck that. You got to get up on there anyway. Looking like a burnt piece of toast. Motherfucker look like a burnt piece of toast. Why the fuck you ain't eat it cold? You got motherfucking D's and F's. You got motherfucking D's and F's. Hey, look. So we just want to know, dog. We just want to know. Everybody's mad and shit. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You should be happy that we're cleaning up this shit. He done did too many people wrong. Done built a whole channel off of the demise of people's hard work. Can't even fight your case. I'm still on bail. He like, man, what's up, Buck City? Ain't you going to court? Ain't you supposed to be going to court? See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's a bunch of telling going on. There's other people. And you connected with other people getting locked up and all that. Trying to take the focus off of your snitching. That's a good idea. Tell everybody that I'm snitching to take the focus off of your fucking snitching, asshole. You fucked up. You fucked up. Don't try to put that shit on me. Don't try to put it on me. I have integrity. Even before these dogs, I have integrity. I don't steal from people. Nobody say I stole anything from them. It's certain things that I don't do because I was never raised like that. That was never somebody that I wanted people to view me as. A fucking rat. A rat. A fucking rat. I don't want that life. You know? And people always say, man, they like, oh, man, you don't, in the streets, man, you don't get no reward, man. Ain't no trophy in the reward and all this shit. Tell you. When I go places, man, and get the love and shit, you know, my kids used to say, man, Dad, who is Dad? Who, you know, how does he just knows everybody. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we motherfucking go, motherfucker. Everywhere we go. Right? It's much love and much respect. That's what a trophy can't do. A trophy gets dusty. You put that trophy up in that cabinet too long, you put that trophy on that fireplace too long, that trophy gets dusty. But that glow for being a real one, waking up every day, looking in the mirror, thanking God that he woke you up, that you a real one, right? Trustworthy. You know, don't even think about it. Me fucking over anybody. But these douchebags, they don't got no morals, no honor. Dog eat dog world. They know they can't make it to the top. Let them tear you down over a YouTube channel. Right? Just because I wanted to share my story of a kennel that had it going on. Not some bullshit. A kennel that had it going on. And you see that shit could be gone in a blink of a fucking eye. What's your story? Why you mad at me? Don't be mad at me. This comes with falling down. You got jealous motherfuckers that's going to come over there and see if you dead. Let me pick on him. Pick his sock off. So that motherfucker didn't move, man. If he don't move by sundown, I'm eating his ass. Because if you alive, they'll never try that. So this comes with it. Haters, non-believers. People don't want their brand next to yours. You see it every day in the media. Somebody gets in trouble, they pull the endorsements. It happens in everyday life. You know what you got to do? Get more endorsements. Make your product bigger. Make it better. What side are you on? The snitches? It ain't everybody wanted, oh, it's about picking sides. I ain't about picking sides. Give me picking sides. You prove that you a fake motherfucker. Because it shouldn't be about picking sides. It should be about common sense. And common sense will tell you that this guy is hiding the fact that he's a motherfucking rat. At that point, you get demoted of everything. Demoted of everything. Whatever rank you thought you had, whatever you thought you was doing, whatever, over with. Go to the German Shepherd community with that shit. Go dig Marino's bitch ass up and go to the German Shepherd world with that shit. Okay. So this idiot, he keeps mentioning me.
You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to be a whole lot of channels. It's more channels than it is actual bulldoggers. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the brothers that said they weren't involved with the Wild Wild West days. I'm talking about the ones that steady lying and steady ain't telling those stories. You got one brother that say he had big big John dogs in the 90s from Washington. Say he had big John dogs in the 90s, and he ain't even told us about a damn dog in his damn life yet. Let's talk.
That's because I'm not trying to go to jail, buddy. Okay? You see? You working, man. You trying to creep back. You want everybody to forget that you just told on everybody.
In the 90s from Washington. Say he had one brother to say he had big John dogs in the 90s from Washington. Say he had big John dogs in the 90s, and he ain't even told us about a damn dog in his damn life yet. Let's talk about these scales. Let's talk about this wash up. Let's talk about this. Your back hurting so damn much you can barely bend up to pick him up out of a hole. Your back feeling like it's about to blow out. Let's talk.
You see the type of shit he wants you to talk about? This is No Tell November. I'm sorry. This is because we're teaching about this. You see what he wants? He mad because I don't want to incriminate myself, right? That's a police. That's a whole police ass nigga. Puss ass. Puss ass. Okay? Don't forget that. Don't forget it. He wants us to sweep this under the rug. Pitbull in perspective. Man, you wish I was a rat. That's your dad. You always protect him, man. I can always count on you when I'm talking about this guy for you to come through on some loyal shit because you like him. There's probably plenty of comments where you worshiping him. PBK, you're the best for the win and number one. And, you know, I learned so much from you and shit, you know, testifying and shit, you know, your whole life, your testimony. You know, because he probably did a lot for you clowns. But when we get out, we slam the brakes on his ass. And now we're getting to that anniversary when I stepped out that cage, November 16th. The 2-year anniversary when I stepped out of that cage. You know, I walked up out that motherfucker. I couldn't wait to get on his bitch ass. You know, let people know my side of the story. This is the side of the story. This is what we was doing. These magazines. The friendships that we've built in the process. All of the hate and envy that came along with it because they thought I was dead. Thought I was done. Oh, he's done. How many people said that? Oh, he's done. No, you're done. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I ain't even caught my second win, bitch niggas. I ain't even caught my second win. Adversity should make you stronger. When people turn their back, like my nigga LG say, man, stay over there. He said that every time. Tell them motherfuckers to stay over there. Stay over there. You're not ready for that blessing. You ain't ready for that blessing, man. Nah, it's these old dudes, man. These old dudes, they snitching, dog. It's a generation. There's a generation that really didn't tolerate that. But I'm telling you, bro, some old ass dudes. They snitching, dog. Hey, I heard an old motherfucker say that he beat a motherfucker's ass in his house and then call the police on him and press charges on him, dog. Like, it's sue him. Sue him. What? You just don't hear it, bro. And some of these old dudes done went out so bad. They done went out so bad. I really can't throw the youngsters up under the bus, dog. I can't. Some of these old ass dudes went out so bad, just like these young dudes. You know? So I can't do that. Let me hear this clown one more time. He keep my name in his mouth. He wants me to talk about whatever I've been doing in the dogs. He wants me to incriminate myself. And Buck City doesn't go for it.
They ain't telling those stories. You got one brother to say he had Big John dogs in the night.
Big John, sir. It's Big John, not Big Dog. You got Big Dog. Shut the fuck up.
They weren't involved with the Wild Wild West days. I'm talking about the ones that steady lying and steady ain't telling those stories. You got one brother to say he had Big John dogs in the 90s from Washington. Say he had Big John dogs in the 90s, and he ain't even told us about a damn dog in his damn life yet. Let's talk about these scales. Let's talk about this wash up. Let's talk about this. Your back hurting so damn much you can barely bend up to pick him up out of a hole. Your back feels about to blow out. Let's talk about something.
What kind of dude wants to entice you and encourages you to incriminate yourself, other than a guy that's working with the police? Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful.
When it comes to these bulldogs. Oh, they want to talk about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you need to start your bullshit channel in a bullshit community. You know what I'm saying? Call the bullshit community. The dirty side, as I always call them. The non-functional.
Yeah, no, the guys that's not having your snitch tendencies. Is that fair? Can we have a fair questionnaire tonight with the Pelican? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, man, look. Takarian. Let me see. In that rap TV, what up, brother? Salute, both of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Itchy, I see you, brother. Bando for life. Pitbull and pussies. Pitbull and that big old fat pussy. You better leave me alone. Hey, Jay, what up, brother? FD81, Cosmon, what up? Mike, Dan, everybody, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Go check the beginning of the video out. We was covering some good topics. Brother Thompson came through with a stiff one for this cold climate and everything, and bloat, restoration versus overfeeding is huge. Sometimes we got to think outside the box, up those ingredients and stuff, especially those guys that's just getting dogs. We got a new class of 2025. Salute to all y'all doggers. That's the class of 2025. If you started your kennel, hit me up, get a logo, get something dope, get you some t-shirts made. You know, you out here representing. And hey man, we're gonna be here with you for the journey, you know. So salute to those guys, salute to all the old timers that been in this thing for forever. Oh yeah, get my boy to do a remix of the Through the Wire. Yeah. Yeah, man, that wire is the thing that we're talking about. That wire is the thing, man. But nah, check that first 30 minutes of the show. I think I kind of nailed it in the first 30. Give you a little bit. I didn't want to put too much in. There's still a lot of research that you can go do on your own time, but it kind of scales it and gets it good. I think I got a good enough presentation. I can just cut that first 30 out. But that's how we do, man. What the hell? That's why I do my shit over here. So when I want to just go in on somebody, you know, this clip in the first 30, that's probably gonna be on something else or a good write-up or something. You dig? So nah, man, stay focused. Check those chain spots. I gotta get at Borderland. There's a raffle popping up. There's another raffle popping up, one of those Banshee pups. If you guys don't know who Banshee is, go check out that second mag, volume 2. He's got a page in there, so you can check him out. Carver on Carver, just straight Carver dog, you know. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So get you some of that. Get you some of that, man. Stanky Leg. Yeah, this year, if you hit that email up, we're building that email list. So if you hit that email up, and I didn't send that email yesterday. I didn't. I'm gonna send that. I gotta add these other ones to it. I got a couple people that unsubscribe to the email list. Don't worry if you don't want to get emails, don't worry. Just hit the unsubscribe. It ain't no thing to cry about it. You missing out anyway. So you're gonna be getting PDFs and I mean, that's how you're gonna get your shit, you know, through that email. So we got some good stuff coming out. I might drop a 5-pager or something, maybe drop a 5-pager tonight, so you guys can check out. That's gonna be just maybe a sneak peek on some of the other pages on volume 4, 2.5 or something. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might even throw the Bulldog Bible in there. You know, we don't know, but if you get on there and you use that code, you can get Stanky Leg 50% off. He was only at a band, which was love. So you'll be able to use that code, get that 50% discount if you want to lock in your semen or whatever you want to do. I would, if I was you, I would at least pay that and lock in a breeding that you'll have on ice of this beautiful fucking animal right here. That's bred second to none. It's gonna go with everything. When you done, build in your yard, you throw that icing right on the top, bro. It's gonna be good for you, I guarantee you. So get on that. Get that magazine, APBT magazine, volume 3 is out now. Amazon.com. Type in APBT magazine on Amazon. You don't even got to use the periods on there. You can if you want to. You don't have to. APBT magazine, it should pop right up. I tried it a few times. It should be working. Enough traffic has been getting over there. I ain't checked the analytics to see where they're actually going, but maybe there's a way I could figure out what states and what countries and what, what's doing what. But for now, we just gonna keep working and plugging and playing, man. And if you guys want that volume 2, matter of fact, let me put that. I'm gonna plug that volume 1 right there. I'm gonna plug the volume 1. If somebody want to grab it. You dig? Anyway, we out.
Forget me to meme or make the news. It don't matter to me, nigga. Pick and choose. Hit you with the F and then knock you out your shoes. My bullet got a twin and it came in twos. I handle it now, fuck the long run. Blow your knees out, you tryna do a long run. If the cops come, I'ma do a long run. And if a fence in my way, I do a long jump. Have you ever ran when the cops came? I done been asleep when the cops raid. I done did shit I cannot say. I ain't see it, I don't know names. Ran up in the spot with a 12 gauge. Fuck around and got acquitted, call me OJ. And I done missed shots when I was close range. Found out I missed it, spent the block the next day. I done been waist deep like Lorenz Tate. Menace to society, I'm Lorenz Tate. Damn, nigga, I'll pull out that Tommy Bet Hill figure. Way too many years I done spared niggas. And way too many years I took care of niggas. I don't forget shit, call me 50 Cent. I'm the type to hold a grudge like 50 Cent. I'll take a nigga's dollar and it's 50 cent. I'll put it into your show like I'm 50 Cent. Yeah, it take money just to make money. I do it for the days I couldn't make money. I ran my own shit for that tax money. I even tried to flip my baby mom's state money. Real nigga, bitch, I got real problems. I thought if I had bread, it would probably solve them. I had some real problems, I couldn't resolve them. Like I'll still get out my ops if I came across them. Damn, this shit is deep rooted. Give you the whole clip if it came to it. This shit I went through, you couldn't live through it. Cause all my ops is getting taxed like Jackson Hewitt. I'm applying BTA. Drop your low, tell me your ETA. You'll be DOA. Better duck when you see me spray. Shoot at your boy band, B2K. Me lacking, it won't be today. And if you survive, I have you in a hospital for at least a few days. It's either two ways, you're getting shot or dying today. Try me and play, boy, I got time in the day. The 9 and the K will hit him in his body and face. Try me, okay, I do you in the grimiest way. I remember back when I was 18. Had a Glock 19 with the red beam. So cracked before a nigga turned 13. Did my first drill before a nigga turned 15. 18, I had my mind on some different things. I was into that money, trying different schemes. Way before the blues, I was selling cream. I always had a white girl, lower self-esteem.